What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Demon Slayer episode 24, titled Rehabilitation Training. Came off of last episode. We got to see a little bit more of the Hashiras. We got to see their little private meeting that they had at the end of the episode. It looks like, at least for now, the consensus is going to accept Nezuko. We'll kind of see how that plays out. I don't know if any of them would go as far as trying to assassinate her in the middle of the night in her sleep. Maybe if they go on a joint mission or something together where Ahashira again gets called out to assist Tanjiro and his friends, and one of them gets a chance to swipe at Nezuko, would they take it? I have no idea. We'll have to see how that plays out. So we saw that. Just waiting to find out more information about the Master himself. Is he related to Muzan? Have they encountered each other before? Is Muzan the reason for his loss of sight and damage to his face? Maybe they've never encountered each other before. And again, is the Master? Is it like a family thing? It gets passed. I think I had somebody. I don't know if I had somebody explain it to me or just tell me the number that he was, like he's Master number. However many have been before him, but I'm sure there'll be a bunch of that information that we'll find out, and then we'll just try to see what happens. I mean, they've got rehabilitation to do. Title of the episode. When we'll have 2 episodes left after this. I don't know how far we make it in this episode, but I'll be very interested to see how the last 2 episodes end, because I haven't seen how Demon Slayer wraps up. Does it do kind of like a My Hero Academia, where like the last episode always it leaves you off on a cliffhanger, or will the season just kind of end and it'll come back around? We'll have to see. And then we had a very good back and forth on the episode or on the comment section. Just pretty much, I feel like there's no right or wrong answer. Like, should the Hashira have been more accepting? Because like what they do is they kill demons, and to them there are no good demons. And the reason they're a Hashira could be a number of reasons. Could be everybody in their family before them has been a demon slayer and achieved the rank of Hashira, so they did the same. A lot of them could have the same experiences that Tanjiro did. Family could have been murdered in the middle of the night. They weren't there to do anything, so they sought out ways to, combat this, to get their revenge, to do whatever they could. I would just think, I'm sure some of their stories have to be at least similar to Tanjiro's. Maybe their whole family was killed, or somebody died in their arms, or maybe one of their family members did turn into a demon and they ultimately had to put them down. I would just think some of them out there, if that was the reason that they're in the position that they're in, if you gave them the chance to still have their family member alive, even as a demon, but that demon not harm, would help. And if there was a possible way to turn back, wouldn't you hold on to that? Seeing that Tanjiro is holding on to it, you think if they were presented with the same opportunity, they would want somebody to have their back and, believe them. In which we saw, I mean, even Giyu at the beginning wanted to kill her, but saw differently. And, he had there are people vouching for her, and even the Master, kind of put it out there, and they still, wanted to prove that it's not possible. And, it was. So how deep their loyalty to the Master lies, who knows? We had a big back and forth on it. People saying they weren't disobeying him, but they were taking actions like literally in front of him there, to prove like, this can't happen. So it's a back and forth, and I feel like a lot of us are never going to see on the same page. I feel like it could go either way. I'm sure they love the Master and they would do anything for him and respect him, but they also kind of like rebelled. Not even like rebelled and some were like, oh, he'll never find out about this, like literally in front of him. So it's a back and forth. I'm sure there'll never be a resolution and people on one side or the other, and we'll just kind of leave it at that. But we'll see what episode 24 has to offer. We're pressing play on it right now. Rehabilitation training. Is it going to be like some serious stuff? Oh god, it's going to be one of these. It's going to be a Zenitsu crying episode. It depends how over the top it is, if I can bear it. Some of it's funny and some of it's like, alright guys. His arms are still so small. Oh, Inosuke. And then about our boy Inosuke. I wonder if when the opportunity presents himself, which it will. Oh, that's Matama? Murata. Over under 6 times we see that cut screen. You guys make a bet right now. I'm going to say we see that cut screen over 6 times. We'll make a bet. So it's got to happen 7 times for me to win. 5 times for you guys if you take the under. 6 is a push. I wonder with Inosuke, when the opportunity presents itself again, will he snap back in it and just be the monster that he is? Or if he's going to doubt himself to the point that it might get him or others killed? We'll find out. Like, if I was Zenitsu, do you want to return back to normal or do you not? I mean, if you want to just sit there with baby spider arms, go for it. You can take that medicine or not. He sat there and stopped the breathing. Like, that was him. He stopped the poison with his breathing, now let's get back to normal. I don't like where this video is. I want to move it a little bit. Ooh, a little too much. That's good right there. Boom. And what are they going to do about the quality of Demon Slayers? Are you going to start trying to recruit better, or are you going to start training more? Because if a war does come, you guys are seriously top heavy, which could be good. I mean, maybe one Hashira could account for many demons, many lower level, but oh, Gocho. And I did see the beginning stuff with Rengoku, that cold opening. It looks like he has a tip on possibly a 12 Kizuki, or Demon Slayers were sent to investigate and they were killed, so they're sending him. Is that just like a mission he's going on and he'll come back, or we're going to see that? I wonder. Hi. Oh, that's 2. That's 2. Imagine having to take medicine in their state. I mean, good God. Who's he talking to? Talking to his bird? Oh God. Damn, Rehab. Rehab's the worst. Oh, that's 3. Stretching, yeah. Oh God, he's gonna freak out because of all the females. This chick's name Kano? Oh, block. Mm. He's gonna freak out. Oh God. We're about to have a Zenitsu freak out about females again. Oh, that's 4. I need 3 more. The breathing. Frolic with girls all day. Animation still looks flawless though. The Zenitsu stuff's cool. Like it's funny, but I kind of got over it after the first episode of it. I'm waiting for the moment. It might be seasons from now where the John Wick version of him in the Scaredy Cat version of him become one. Because he still thinks what happened is a dream. And no one was there to witness it, you know? So why would he believe that anything different? And they all heard that too. That's 5. This part is funny though. When he does all that Nezuko stuff like they did when they were at the Wisteria Hotel. That voice is pretty funny. And he's got that like charming Sasuke voice going and shit. Oh shit, that's 6. I only need 1 more. Hmm. But none of them can touch what's her name? Kano. Yeah. Miss Hashira in training over here. And she still doesn't speak. Not a damn word. Not a single word. Can she speak? Who knows? No, she did speak. Didn't she speak internally in her head? Uh, in episode 20 or 21? I think we might have heard her speak. Even if I were 100%, I'd probably lose to her. I mean, she's a splitting image of Kocho. Is that because she, admires her? This is a Hashira, If I can emulate her, I have a good chance of becoming one. Or are they related at all? Are they crushing on this man right now? And their eyes are so, like, not like everybody else's. Is that the difference between him and her? Because he only busts out the breathing technique like when needed. He doesn't have his Deku going where he turn it on all the time. All of the Hashira Miss Kano. You need to get the other 2 out there with you. You only got time for this. Did you see what just happened to you? You're eventually going to go back out there, and you're going to run into a more powerful demon, so... He's over it. There it is. That's 7. We won money. While you're asleep, though? That was quick. I'm sure all the other ones had people actually, like, taking them through. He's bust his eardrums. I'm sure all the other Hashiras in Kano had someone taking them through this, like, step by step. So, I mean, he's literally over here just trying to bust it out solo. If he could just get a little, you know, push in the right direction. Damn. Anime rice balls always look so good. To fill the what? Fill the gourds up with her air? To explode? I bet you they're like, yeah, harder than normal. So literally creating that much force to fill up an object and break it. It's almost as big as a normal sized child. I don't know why they just don't walk down there and grab their asses. Or Kocho, go get them. Somebody order them. That's 8. Yeah, and I did have you guys let me know that I forget what the name of them is. Suguro are demon slayers being trained by current Hashiras. So technically, Zenitsu and Tanjiro don't count, but you feel like they could get this. They could get equal amount of training / the same. Maybe one just comes with a title and one doesn't. Or maybe the specifics of the term is being trained by Hashira, aka to then become like your Hashira in training to become the next. He still doesn't have a new sword, that's right. Okay, he's getting a new one. Someone's calling you. Oh, shit. I mean, she's literally walking around here with just dead silence on all the time. I still don't know what to make of her, though, because, like, we have this part of her, which is, like, so nice, so sweet, the voice is so soft. And then she had her flipping Hannibal Lecter not Jaw, Saw shit going on when she was about to torture that demon. entrust my dream to you. Are you gonna die sometime soon? I deem that we can become friends with demons. Why'd she act so aggressive like unless she's lying, so aggressive in the middle of the forest when Giyu and Tanjiro were like, hey, this is my sister, she's a demon, like, she's good. If this is her real dream, she walks around with a fake smile all the time, or what? I'm in a constant state of anger. My sister was slayed by a demon. Every time I see the tears of the loved ones who've lost it. So even though that's her sister's dream, deep down she knows she probably couldn't. She doesn't think any of them will, do something behind the master's back. So even though that's her dream, she doesn't know that she can fully carry out that dream. She had sympathy for demons even on the brink of death. She felt pity for them, like Tanjiro does too. She's got the sword. So it looks like it was her sister's dream. She's trying to carry it out in her memory, but she doesn't think she has what it takes to not just kill every demon she sees, even though it's her sister's dream. But she thinks somebody that's like her sister might be able to carry it out. Alright. Well, he's not going to be able to do it by himself. So, I mean, he could still use, your help, even if you don't think you can do it. Don't just put this burden on him. Gone. A summoner has disconnected. I've been playing League of Legends since the quarantine started. I'm addicted. I really wonder if he does end up getting her turned back into a human, or if she sacrifices herself to protect him before then, or whatever might happen. So that ended up being in the episode. Some good Kocho stuff right there. We, found out a little bit about her past. Even though she's putting on kind of this, I wouldn't even call it fake, but she just does, like, regardless, she can't escape kind of what she feels and what happened. Like I said at the beginning, I'm sure there's the Hashiras out there. There's a reason that they're Hashiras. Some might be, passed down for family members, but some might be for things that happened. It looks like her sister was already a demon slayer, so maybe she was already going to fall into that, but just motives for what she does. Her sister was killed by a demon, but even then, even being killed by one and on her deathbed, she still held true to that dream of getting demons and humans to be able to be friends, coexist. And it looks like she tries her best, but she still can't escape kind of that hatred that she has, and she's hoping Tanjiro can do it. But Tanjiro's going to need a hand. He's going to need help. Him and Nezuko won't be able to do it all like we just saw. I mean, they'll both gradually get stronger, but they'll still need help. I brought up the stuff about Rengoku at the beginning. I think they said something along the lines of he's being called out to investigate, another demon scenario. Could possibly be a 12. I don't know if he just goes out there and we kind of catch back up with him and we find out it wasn't anything, or the next time we catch up with him, we actually see a Hashira out there by themselves on the scene against Akizuki could be some good stuff. We saw the Murata stuff as well. And then what do they plan on doing with these new demons? These new demon slayers. I mean, they've addressed it. You know, they've brought it up. Hey, the people, the new demons, the new generation, like they just aren't strong. You know, they can't handle it. So what do you plan to do? Recruit stronger or train them harder? I mean, you got to make a decision unless you just plan to make, you know what, any demon slayers that can stay alive, you know, you can rock with us if you want, but we're not even going to try anymore. It's Hashira's and we'll take care of everything else. We'll see what they decide to do. Kano, again, has been directly trained by Miss Kocho. And again, I don't know if they have any relations. I know I've been asking that for like 5 episodes straight, but I'm still waiting for like, you know, how Kano came into Kocho's, you know, kind of, I don't even know what the word is. How did she come into her training? How did she come into falling to be a Hashira to be? How did she get picked, selected for this? And then I guess kind of I brought it up a couple episodes ago. The guy that we saw, the little younger but still older than Zenitsu in our squad, that was berating Zenitsu in Zenitsu's flashback in episode, what was that, 18 or somewhere around there. Is he a Demon Slayer as well? Is he a Hashira that we haven't, I mean, not that we haven't seen. I don't think he's any of those Hashira there. Was he just a throwaway character to kind of, you know, help the death flashing before his eyes type thing for Zenitsu? Or do we see that Demon Slayer again? If he is one, I mean, he's talking like the master was also training him as well. We'll see how it plays out. But yeah, that's episode 24. We have 2 episodes left, and we'll be completely done with Demon Slayer Season 1. I think you guys have told me there's no announcements or anything set for Season 2, especially with everything that's going on. So I'm sure when you guys hear something, you know, I'll find out as well. We'll go from there. I think by the time this video goes up, we're like 10 to 15 subscribers short of 6,000. So hopefully we can hit that this month. That'd be pretty great. So if you haven't already, like, share, favorite, subscribe. I appreciate you guys. And as always,